welcome to Ifechi Family Channel. Today I have a very special guest, my sister-in-law. We have been friends for a long time before I even got married into the family, and today I said to myself I need to capture her on my channel because we have not seen each other face to face since I started the YouTube channel. So it's a very, and we're all going to go to different places from tomorrow. So I said, let me, catch her today and do a little bit of question and answer with her, and so she can feature in my channel. I'll leave her to introduce herself, and then we can go right into this video. It's going to be a short one, so I'm not going to bore you. So Chika, please introduce yourself and say hello to our people out there.
Hi everyone, my name is Chika Oheto. I live in Miami, Florida, and I'm here with my sister-in-law. We're just going to have fun this evening.
Thank you so much. Right, the first question is, I didn't plan, as you can see, I don't have any paper or anything. I didn't plan these questions, but the first question will be, how do you feel when I told you just over a year ago that I'm starting a YouTube channel? And how do you feel now?
Oh my God. Initially, I was nervous. Like, oh my goodness, how is she going to do this? Knowing that she's also a busy woman. However, when I saw the introduction, I got a little bit motivated. I supported her with the preview, and I kept following her. Then I stopped because of time, and then she hit 1,000. I was just so elated. I've been an avid follower since then, and I just love it. I love it. I love how natural it is.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. And what do you think about me being your first brother's wife? What do you think? Are you, just tell in a nutshell, how do you feel me being your first brother's wife?
Honestly, it's just that we have to use the word wife. You've been more than a wife. I think you're a sister to me. I see you more as a sister than a wife. And you've played that role very well. I don't know how to say it, because every one of us sees you as a sister, as just one of us in the family, and not necessarily as a wife. I don't know how that sounds to other people, but because we don't have time, I can go on and to tell you how Ify came into the family. So she came in as a sibling and not really as a wife.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, my sister, I have brothers-in-laws and two sisters-in-laws as well, and we are just like one big family. I did a live stream earlier on during this visit. Some of you will see some of us in the live stream. We're just one big family. My sister-in-law is married to a neighboring village, so I have to come to where she is. This is her back of her house, that we are just sitting in this lovely weather to chat this evening. So I thought, without wasting too much time, I want to ask her another question. And the next question is, tell us in one, well, I won't say one word, but just tell us in a very short few words what you think of me, or no, what you like about me and what you don't like. Let's be honest, I want to hear it on camera.
Wow, that's a tough one. All right, so what do I say first?
Say what you don't like first.
I'm not going to say what I don't like that, because it depends on the person, right? And it depends on your state of mind. Ify is very direct. She just tells you the way she sees it. And so if you are super sensitive, or if you're not understanding, let me use that word, you may not see where she's coming from. However, if you are the kind of person that does not mind knowing the truth, even when it hurts, then you will love that part of her. She will tell you. You don't have to guess what she has in mind about you, because she will say it to you. And if she doesn't say it to you, then she's not going to bear any grudge against you. That's just her. What you see, she's very transparent. What you see is what you're getting. So sometimes it's so good, depending on the person, and sometimes it's not good, because some people have very fragile emotion, and so when you come across like that, they just get hurt easily without looking at where she's coming from.
Okay. You know, we were friends, before I got married to your brother.
Mm-hmm.
What was the impression? I'm sure people must have said things, because you can see two good friends then coming into the family as a wife. How have we managed this relationship for how many years? 37 years, over 37 years of remarriage, but over that amount of time for us knowing each other. How have we managed, to still maintain our friendship after this number of years?
As a matter of fact, maybe you don't remember, we've been friends for 42 years.
Oh, 42, you
yes.
see?
We've been
Yes, from
friends
secondary school.
Yes,
Yes,
we've been friends for 42 years. Don't
Yeah.
guess our ages, okay? But we've been friends for 42 years.
Yeah.
And just like I said on your birthday celebration, I've always seen you as a senior sister. And of course, you acted way more mature than your age. So I respected you, and I keep respecting you. So I didn't have that opportunity to challenge you, even in the family. But it doesn't mean that when you've done something to me that I didn't like, I couldn't come to you. I felt free to say to you, if you look, I didn't like this or the way you said this. But I think that mutual respect that we have for each other has made our relationship good, to the point that there's no time I can say that we quarreled or that we were not speaking to each other.
Okay, thank you so much. And the next question is, obviously you're very, very close with my husband, who is your brother. So have you had ever had any concerns about how we are living as husband and wife, how I'm treating him, as a wife, looking after your brother? Obviously he's a bit older than myself. Have you ever had any concern, like, oh my God, look at my brother, he's not happy, or this should have been done better, what is he doing? Have you ever had any cause for concern?
No, and I mean it. And the reason I mean it is there's one principle in our family. Every one of us, we're 7, and now we're 5 remaining. We don't discuss our spouses, our marriages with our siblings. We don't. So I think that's one thing that has kept us. And then when you don't have to ask, or you don't have to be concerned when you see your sibling or the spouse the way they are. Fortunately, I've visited your homes, and I've seen how both of you live, and you have visited my home, and I have seen how both of you live. The way my brother dresses has changed a lot since you came into the home. He's not a very good cook, and he still looks good. So no, I'm not concerned at all, because I can see how my brother is.
Okay, thank you so much. And just trying to think of, is there anything you want to ask me? Really, I've been asking you all these questions. There might be something you may want to ask me. We have about maybe another couple of minutes. We'll round up this video. Just ask me anything.
As I listen to your blogs, and to your videos, I said to myself, how do you come up with those ideas? How do you come up? Because you stay so current, and you touch issues, you bring up issues that people really want to discuss about. The last, I think one of the ones you did a month ago was about listening to all these people that predict your life. You go to them and they tell you this about your life, and or they advise you the other way, and people have just been falling because they follow their pastors or whoever, their spiritual leaders, that are not genuine. How do you come up with those? How do you get the inspiration?
This is a very, very good question, and I'm glad I asked you this question. When I started a YouTube channel, people were saying to me, oh, you're uploading twice a week or something like that. You may run out of things to say. Why not just reduce this to maybe once a week or once in 2 weeks? And I said to myself, no, I'll just carry on. And honestly, the question you just asked, what I do, and my husband will testify to this, I have a notebook. I call it a YouTube notebook. So what I do, we may be chatting. I may be chatting with my husband, and something will come up. I'll bring out my book and start writing. And then he'll say, oh, topic for your next YouTube. So that's how I've been doing it. Or we might be discussing something, or there's something in the news, or somebody will phone me for advice or for anything, and then I'm like, oh, it's good to share this with other people on YouTube. So my idea is just comes from everyday discussion, chatting with people, discussing with my husband or with any other person, or even sometimes I might be discussing with you, and then something will come up. I'm like, oh, this is I need to, and then I can now add some things to it and then share it with people, because my channel is to do with a marriage, relationship, lifestyle, family, health, because we are both health practitioners. So, and my faith, obviously. So that's exactly how I don't really sit down and say, oh, next week is going to be that, or next week is going to be that. It's just what goes on over the day or week or days. Then I can, you know, compile things I'm going to talk about on my next video. That's how it's been. So thank you for that question.
I have one more question.
You want to have one more? Go
Very
on then.
quick. I'm looking at your time.
Yes, I'm looking at the time as well. Yeah, I don't
Very
want
quick.
it to be too long.
Have you ever had regrets coming into a family?
Of course not. I've never. No regrets at all, because as you rightly said, I came into the family as a sister. You know, when my mother-in-law was alive, she never referred to me as a daughter-in-law. People, because in fact, we look alike, myself and my mother-in-law. Even some people say that myself and my sister-in-law, that we look alike. But we don't look alike, because look at how slim she is, and look at
goodness.
me. You know, people say we look alike. So I came in as like part of the family. So I've never had any regret. If people have to marry again, I'll definitely marry into the same family.
Oh my God, I am so happy to hear that.
Thank you so much, Chika. Thank you for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it.
I didn't know I will ever have this opportunity. Oh wow,
See,
I'm so excited.
It has happened. Yeah. My people, you can see. Very impromptu. All these questions just came from nowhere, and we've done it. So I'm glad this video will be very, very special on my channel, because I've been waiting for opportunities like this as well. So thank you so much for coming here. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye.
And goodbye, everyone. God bless you. And I'll see you again very, very soon. You never know the next person I'm going to interview on this channel. Okay, then goodbye.
Bye.